Well, hello guys, welcome back to the island, and we have a quick little change in our schedule for tonight because we found and we'll have to take him to the wildlife center. We just found him here wandering by himself in the street, so we were looking for his mom and brothers and sisters, and we couldn't find any, so we figured we'll take him to the wildlife center. Oh, he's falling asleep in your hand. It's nice and warm. Of course, it's a little chilly, so he's probably really happy there right now. But we're gonna have to take him to the wildlife center. He's too little to survive on his own. Because that's where we wanted to start the stream. And that's where we're headed. So we are on the south side of the island, in the Casa Marina area, and we are going to do a little detour via the White Street Wildlife Center, where you can they're the guys that save the mainly birds. I think they do pretty much everything, but they do the little chicks. And last year we brought Chuck over there. Chuck stayed with us overnight, and him warm.
Name him.
Keep him warm.
Hey, hey.
So we didn't have any box or anything with us. I do have a shirt in the back, so if the little guy starts to squirm too much, we can wrap him up in a shirt. What's the quickest way to the that way?
Maybe I should leave.
Yes, you lead. I'll follow you. So Gabe has a little baby chick with him, and we're trying to bring him to the wildlife center. Okay, we're turning here, getting off the main road. So we are on our way to the wildlife center. Where they treat the injured birds or the lost little chicks and the injured chickens and all kinds of winged animals and non-winged, I think, as well. So we found this little chick wandering in the streets, and we looked around and we couldn't find the mom or any brothers and sisters in the area. And so since he was like sitting in the middle of the road, we kind of had to get him. So this is what you do when you find a lost little chick in Key West. Last time we found one late at night, and we kept him overnight. And it's interesting because they actually become really quiet once it gets dark, but as soon as there's a little bit of light, they kind of start waking up. And so he was kind of happy to be in Gabe's hand because it's nice and warm. It is pretty cool on the island right now. I mean, cool by Key West standards. I think we currently are like 73 degrees or something, feels like, which for here is cool. So this wasn't really what we were planning to do for this stream, but hey, it is what it is. We weren't gonna let this little guy try to survive on his own in the streets. So the wildlife center is here straight ahead. You have White Street Pier. And the wildlife center here has, well, if it's out of opening hours, they do have these cages out here, these little boxes where you can put the animal that you found. You can put him in, make sure it's locked, and then you can call the number. It's currently closed to visitors, of course, and then over here is where you make sure they say goodbye. Yes, yes, he's protesting. He wants to stay. There you go. You're safe there. You are safe there. Oh, he's really little.
Yeah, he is little.
He is little. Okay, and now we call the number. He's so small, he almost fits through the... Where did he go? Oh, there he is.
Hello. I found a baby chick wandering in the street all by itself. Didn't see any family around, so I brought him to the center here.
Oh, you. Yes. Oh, hey. Yeah, he is really little. Oh, there must be somebody in the offices still, because the cars are here and there is
Hello.
a cute dog there.
That's our doorbell.
Fluffy doorbell. Where did he go?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, is he in that box?
Yeah.
Is he fast? You want to just scoop him up and give it to him, or you want?
I can give him to you.
We didn't have a box or anything with us, so we just like.
Yeah, just watch him. Those doors are big. Make sure he doesn't sneak out on you.
Nah,
No, he's a little one.
he's really little.
Okay.
But there was nobody around,
He
so.
was wandering in the middle of the street.
Okay.
Oh.
Hi, little buddy. Alrighty. Well, we're fortunate. We have a mom who I like to say can't count, and so she will take him on.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
He's very
Hi,
cute.
little guy.
I know.
He likes the warmth.
Oh yeah. He'll scoot right.
Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. We didn't have a name for him. All went too fast. Okay.
Take a little bike ride? I'll see you in a
Yes. Take a little bike ride. We're going to join Gabe in just a little bit, or we'll continue our bike ride. So let me think, what were we doing? Where were we going? So we are on the south side of the island, and there are some really smart chickens that know that, you know, the wildlife center is over here. They do have a lot of injured chickens, which means they have a lot of food. So you do have a lot of them hanging out here in the parking lot. Knowing that there is food inside, sometimes somebody brings some out for them. Of course, it's not allowed to feed them. These guys know to go to the food. So guys, welcome to our Tuesday evening trike ride. We are on the south side of the island by currently the White Street Pier. I am going to take you guys over to Hicks Beach. That's where I wanted to start the stream initially. But since we are here, let's do a little stop at the White Street Pier here. It's a beautiful night. It feels like we haven't had a nice, laid-back, relaxed bike ride in a while. That's why I wanted to take you guys to this side of the island and enjoy some quiet ocean views. So today is going to be a little bit of a hybrid stream because we're gonna take you guys for a little drink afterwards because we have dinner plans, and we thought that way we can show you one of our favorite places that actually does drinks and dinner. It's a little tucked away, you'll see. But before we head over there, we'll just enjoy some of those rays of sun and clouds here. So this is the White Street Pier, the only pier that is accessible by bike, and I think one of the rare spots where you can actually the sun set on the same day. Out here, so the White Street Pier. We are close to the airport, by the way. You see that plane coming in here? I'm going to take you guys over to Hicks Beach, which is currently undergoing some shoreline restoration. I wanted to check on the status of that. So you know that with the storms and side of the island got beat up during the last storms, and so every couple of years they are what they call restoring the shorelines. So Hicks Beach is the current project. They have done some further up here towards Smathers Beach as well, just securing the exercise over there, like sunset yoga or something. So with the rising sea levels, there's a chicken running towards us. It's like, oh, help me! Save me from the yoga class! By the way, this is the location where the original cemetery of Key West was before it moved to the center of the island. And the African cemetery is still here from 1860, so this predates the other Key West cemetery towards Passover Lane and Petronia Street in the center of the island. So beach, the restoration included building little seawalls to make sure that it doesn't get flooded. And over here at Hicks Beach, it includes also adding sand again because it's got washed away. So the work started mid-October. We just haven't gotten around to coming over here. I wanted to show you earlier, but man, with Fantasy Fest and everything, things got really busy. So the beach currently isn't accessible. Realized the lane was close to the little path here, so we'll just go around on the outside. So they currently restoring 570 feet of the shorelines here. And adding a lot Salute. So is the pier on the other side of the beach. It's just the actual beach at this point that that isn't. I know that some of those pavilions needed some TLC as well. By the way, I think they were missile launch stations, which is why they have been preserved. It's not like they, architecturally speaking, really you know, nice looking or anything, but they are being used by the locals so you can get out of the sun. And we do have concerts here and everything. We actually did a couple of streams here when everything was closed down. And our friend Dan here from Saludas let us use the pavilions so that we could set up things there. And then we had a couple of people, you know, sitting in the sand, social distancing. It was really cool. So, in terms of work, what they're doing is they're adding sand to both above and below the waterline. If you have ever been at this beach, you know that there are a lot of rocks as soon as you get in the water. And so it's helping to prevent future erosion of the shoreline here, adding the sand. And it's expected to take probably at least another 2 weeks. By the way, they also paying attention to the sea turtle nesting areas. We had a couple of nests here in the last years. So adding more sand also, you know, since we have the coral ground underneath, kind of also makes it deeper and easier for them to dig the nests. So more sand. I'll keep you guys updated. People are hanging out there fishing. So lots of sand being added here. If you are planning to come to Key West in the next weeks, you should have a nice sandy beach again. So a lot of it got washed away in the last storms and the rising sea levels. So this way, make sure that the turtles can nest and then we can have a nice sandy beach. So over here, continuing our little bike ride, we have the Casa Marina to our left. As you might know, the Casa Marina is currently being taken over by our friends, the Parrot Hats. So I think we cannot really access the hotel. As you know, all the hotels here, you know, everybody can access the restaurants and the bars, etc. So you don't have to necessarily be a resort guest. And so the Casa Marina has a couple of cool bars out by the water. But currently, if you're not a Parrot Hat, you're not allowed in. And it looks like we're going to have a beautiful sunset. So we're continuing our bike ride, but we are slowly inching closer to a little sunset and evening drink in a location I wanted to show you. So yes, the Casa Marina is a pretty big resort. We are still riding around it. So again, we are on the south side of the island. Now that the sun is turning and the sunset is further west, there are a lot of additional spots where you can come and watch the sunset on our island. It's not just Mallory Square. Which, by the way, guys, makes me think we will have an additional stream. Saturday night, sunset time, we will be live from the Tiki Bar, because that's where Gabe is going to play on Saturday. So he's playing a double. So we'll have an additional stream on Saturday night. Not just the Captain Tony stream in the afternoon, but just thinking about that since we were mentioning sunsets. Now we should have a pretty nice view here from this little park that is tucked away next to the Casa Marina. So another nice sunset spot. Oh, looks like we're gonna get some of those sunbeams behind the clouds. I think, guys, it's time for us to head over to the bar and sit down and enjoy that sunset, because it might be a beautiful one tonight. Okay, follow me. I'm gonna show you a nice hidden bar by the water, not in a hotel. You probably already know where we are headed. So this whole area here, Casa Marina, is very residential, very quiet. Not a lot of restaurants or bars or stores outside of the hotels, but it's very nice for a laid-back walk, for example, or coming and having a little drink in this beautiful little spot to our left called Louie's Backyard. And I'll explain to you in a minute what Louie's Backyard is, because it actually has 3 spaces inside. I wanted to show you this beautiful sand sculpture right across from it. So these guys across from Louie's, they kind of like to decorate, and they have Christmas. Actually, the Christmas tree is up. I was about to say they had a Christmas tree all year round. It's still there, and then they have these really cool sand sculptures here. And then right across from it here, we have shall I park? Let's park here. That's the good thing with the trike. You don't really need a bike rack. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna hand you over the monkey. I am just locking up the trike. Bear with me for a second. Off in the cup holder you go. Let's do this differently. Okay, enjoy the view of the trikes and the bikes while I lock this one up. still on. I know I touched the cables a little bit here. We're still good. Is everybody still there? Yes. Yes, we're still there. Very good. Here we go. I did bring a jacket just in case it gets super. Here we are. Welcome to, first of all, Dog Beach. This little tucked away beach here is called Dog Beach. Doesn't mean that you're not allowed to swim, but it's mainly for our four-legged friends or three-legged friends or whatever. And then you have Louie's backyard. So you have one on the ground floor, which is like a white tablecloth kind of, you know, higher end dining place, and then you have Louie's upstairs, which is kind of a little bit tucked away, and delicious food, same kitchen, but they do like a lot of little shared plates. So if you're not into like, you know, one big plate per person, but I mean, for example, Gabe and I, we love to like order lots of little plates and then just try a lot of different things, and you know, it's like small plates, so you can order like 4 or 5. So that's kind of really nice. So that is upstairs. I don't think they don't even take reservations, so you kind of just walk in and ask them for a table, and that's what we are going to do later on tonight. But we wanted to share the sunset with you. And then over here we have the after deck bar, which is kind of the third location at Louie's backyard. So you have the outdoor bar over here, which is really nice. And this time of the year you can actually see. And then this over here would be the main restaurant. And then upstairs, the hidden part there, that's the upstairs. Hey! I guess we can stand. Or I'll... How is it going? Oh, that's not a drink. That looks very dry. Okay. So yeah, we tried to come here early and get one of the seats right by the water, but then that little chick, that's when we found the little chick, and we're like, okay, we have to get him to the wildlife center. So sorry, I'm gonna stand here to show you the sunset. So you can watch the sunset, get a drink, and watch the dogs play here at Dog Beach. And I think last time we took you here, that was when it was closed. So this is what it looks like when it's open. Yeah. Yes. This guy over there is playing. Oh, thank you so much, Sandy. So yes, of course, one of the reasons why we are here tonight is because we're going to have a little romantic dinner upstairs. It's our 3-year anniversary today.
They have to move the hotel. They need to move the hotel. My husband's up there going, my extroverted wife we were talking about.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they just need to move the hotel.
That's all. So guys, in case you're not familiar with Louie's backyard, let me show you on a map where we are versus the rest of the island here. So if you look at the island of Key West, this is where we currently are. Here on the south end, this is White Street Pier where we were before, when we dropped off the chick at the Wildlife Center. And this, so right here, and the southernmost buoy would be, southernmost point would be over here. So it gives you an idea where we are. And of course, Sloppy Joe's and like downtown is right up here. So we're kind of on the opposite end of the island in this little spot called Louie's Backyard. And right next to Louie's Backyard, we have this little beach here that's called Dock Beach. And somebody's having a lot of fun. So you do have these little hidden spots of the main areas of the island, away from downtown Key West. And as time moves on, the sunset is going to move even further west. So it now being November, it's still behind that building over there. But at least you get to see the colors. Oh, thank you so much, Donnie, for the super chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Happy Tuesday. Oh, I hope that little chick is nice and warm now.
Oh, he's a bite.
Yeah.
He's good. Not the best sunset, but not bad.
Colors are nice.
Always good at Louie's after that.
Yep. It's actually much warmer than I thought. Didn't need that jacket.
No, it's over to the right. Thank you.
Okay, let's move over here. We have a little table. So now we have the corner. I can pan around and all we see is the Atlantic. We are on the Atlantic side here, guys. So by the way, guys, you do not have to eat at one of the restaurants to come here for the drinks at the after deck. So the bar is called the after deck. Then one is that the one that's called Louie's Backyard, technically speaking. So up there, first floor, that's the main restaurant, Louie's Backyard. So after deck bar, Louie's Backyard, and then upstairs Louie's, or is that your official name? Or
I've heard different names. Upstairs Louie's, also Louie's Cafe.
Louie's Cafe, okay. So yeah, so that's the upstairs one. That's the one with the small plates where you can like share a lot of stuff, and that's our favorite. That's where we're gonna try to get a seat later on. Down here is like white tablecloth dining and you know, more traditional bigger plates. And so down here, the deck, they have some pretty nice cocktails. Can't beat the view, of course. And that one sounds really good. Louie's Passion, Captain Morgan White Rum. I was about to say the Louie's Passion sense. Yes, that's new. Yes. You read my mind. And then they have a nice wine list. What am I drinking? Alvarinho. Okay, good. It's good. Just wondering what I was drinking. I know it's white wine.
Scorpions or frog legs tonight, no. Going a little more traditional, I guess.
Yeah. by the way, when are you playing the Salty Frog? Talking about frog legs here.
I got a gig at the Salty Frog a week from Thursday.
So
November 11th.
November 11th, Salty Frog.
Gonna try out the Salty Frog, an afternoon show.
So that's 2 new venues in the next week. So Saturday evening we have the Tiki Bar, Sunset Tiki. And then the Salty Frog. In addition to the usual Tony shift, we have, we also have the additional VFW this Friday. So, got a couple of streams coming up.
A few. Keep him busy.
By the way, guys, in case this is your first time with us, welcome to Key West. Welcome to our channel. We are right on the rock, and we are a local Key West live streaming channel. So pretty much everything we do is live, like tonight. And if you would like to see more of Key West, now that it's somewhat quieter after Fantasy Fest, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button, and that way you know when we are going to be live. As I mentioned, we're going to have a little more streams coming up than we normally do, so some of the timings are bound to change. So make sure you'll get the notifications whenever we are streaming from the island. We'll be back at Captain Tony's tomorrow evening, 6:30, and we have our Discovery stream on Thursday, with the streaming time to TBD, because it really depends on the activity that we are doing. So if we do some of the attractions, we have to do it earlier in the day because they close around 5-ish on the island, and if we do some restaurants or bars, then it's going to be later. But I think this week it's probably going to be more of a thing to do attraction kind of stream. I think we had a lot of bar streams recently. So yes, that is Thursday, and then Friday we'll have a hybrid stream between the music gig at the VFW and the sunset at the Garrison Bight and the houseboat row. If you want to see the Key West houseboats out by the Garrison Bight, that is going to be this Friday. And then back at Captain Tony's on Saturday, plus an additional stream from the Tiki Bar at sunset time on Saturday evening.
Sorry for the boycott last night, Donnie, on your request, but I wasn't feeling it for the crowd.
It was an interesting crowd yesterday,
It was a different crowd.
Yeah.
I had my own selections I wanted to make too, of course. Being that it was Captain Tony's death day yesterday, I wanted to make sure I got in something for that day. And I had a lot of requests coming over, so I apologize, but I'm sure you understand, Mr. Beer Barrel. Isn't it great how all the clouds are just above the horizon?
Yep.
Those are the only clouds in the sky. Completely clear otherwise.
Yeah, I really like this bar because it's so laid back. I mean, like most places in Key West, but I mean, the downstairs restaurant is a little like white tablecloth, and you probably should like
Yeah, Louie's
wear
is a nice place.
a shirt.
The
I hope you
backyard.
noticed that my husband is wearing a
I got
nice
dressed
shirt.
up.
He got dressed up tonight.
This has always been a great spot because it's hard to get right next to the water in Key West. Most of the hotels have all the waterfront. Hotels in the Navy.
Yeah, I think besides the Lagerhead bar on Simonton Beach, this is probably the only... No, and Salutes.
Yep.
Salute also has waterfront, but I mean, for the rest, very often the bars you would have to go to a hotel. There are only like a handful that are like real bars. But we found out that the Sunset Bar is actually in a hotel, but it doesn't belong to the hotel. So you have to access via the hotel, but
Right,
it's,
Sunset
it's
Tiki
still...
is one of those, yeah.
Yeah.
It's, I think the Galleon is a timeshare, actually.
Mm.
Not exactly a hotel. But the Sunset Tiki Bar is separate, though it's kind of inside the Galleon.
Yeah, we'll show you how to get there on Saturday. It's not as straightforward necessarily, so.
Thanks, bad boy.
Thank you, bad boy.
Donnie, stuck.
What is he saying? Did you brush it?
So the sun was almost on this side of the island. Not quite. Still behind the southernmost hotel on the beach over there.
Yeah, we might have to come back in like maybe 3 weeks from now, 4 weeks.
Yeah. It'll keep going further and further to the south, to the left from here. As it gets colder and colder.
Now, somebody asked earlier what the water temperature is. I wouldn't know. I
I'd have to
haven't.
look it up. But I used to swim a lot in the water, and I didn't get back in until November. October is always too warm, so probably about 80, 82.
Right now, it's probably
sure.
warmer than the air. Like tonight,
Right,
when
right.
like the
It's still
first.
a little warmer, but
Yeah.
it's cooled down. We're sitting around 77, 78 most of the time, so the water's probably cooled down. It's probably still around 85.
Yeah, because the air currently is what, 75, I think.
Or wait, no, this was when I would stop swimming in the ocean because it would start to get cold. I got that backwards. I swam all summer until November. It started to get too cold.
No, you had days where you said it was too warm to swim.
No, I never had it too warm.
Not too warm?
No, I had that backwards. Sorry. Reverse that. No, I'd stop swimming in the ocean in November because I got cold.
Oh.
I don't remember. It's been about 3 or 4 years. at least.
Dip your feet in the water and let us know.
I still can't tell you if I get my foot in the water. Water temperature is very deceiving.
All I can say is that right now it's probably warmer than the air because it just started cooling down the air.
Yeah. Perhaps.
It's a time where you get cold when you get out of the water.
Right.
Doesn't last very long, but
No, the water would be too cold. I'd be too
And then
cold
it- and then
swimming.
it would be-
I would
yeah.
stop swimming in November. I'm telling you.
oh, you,
I'm telling you.
you're telling
It
me.
wasn't the air temperature so much. The water. Cold.
This is very different from Duval Street during Fantasy Fest.
What a difference a few days makes.
It's a little different.
Fantasy Fest is always a love-hate thing. It's a blast, and it's wild, and it's exciting, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But man, it's
It's
nice when
fun.
it's over.
Yeah, it's fun, and you only realize kind of afterwards how peaceful things can be. That Saturday, the last Saturday, was wild. I mean, we heard like it was basically noisy until like 5 a.m. everywhere.
It's just when you get involved in it, you costumes going on, and you go out nearly every single night. You just get tired. It wears on you. And all the people and all the crazy.
I think if it was just like 3 or 4 days, it would probably be fine. This year it felt like it dragged out much longer than usually because it started earlier. I don't know, like on Friday, which normally, you know, the first Friday and Saturday was really quiet and you only had the Gunbei Festival, and it just felt like this year everybody just started partying a couple of days early, and then overall made it feel very long.
Larry's asking, yeah, I got a gig at the Sunset Tiki. It's a location we've been wanting to get into. And,
It's on the other side of the island. It's on the Gulf side.
it's inside the galleon. Yes.
Yes, it's tucked away inside the Galleon Resort.
So next, on Saturday night.
Yep.
we're playing there. I've been wanting to play music while you guys see the sunset.
Yeah, that's really nice.
I thought that would be important.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like sitting there and watching the sunset and listening.
Trying to combine things. And the Sunset Tiki is nice because it's on the water. You can see the harbor. The sunset actually is kind of getting out of their view because it's going so far south. But
Yeah. But it's got a nice laid-back atmosphere. It's gonna be cool. Nice way to spend a little Saturday evening.
I think I'm gonna go get one of those Louie's Passion.
Get a Louis Passion. So that's the after deck bar at Louis' backyard on the south side of the island, on the Atlantic side. And it's a nice little laid-back spot tucked away next to what's called Dog Beach, watching the afterglow. One of the places on the island where you can have a drink by the water while you see the sun set. So we are about, what, 25 minutes after the sunset here. We still have the afterglow on the horizon. This beautiful Key West night. And welcome to everybody who just joined. Welcome to Ride on the Rock. Welcome to Key West. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of Key West. We'll be streaming live every day of the week. Got some additional streams coming up. We'll have another bar stream tomorrow. So a music stream, and then we'll have our Discovery stream on Thursday. And more sunsets and music on Friday. 2 streams on Saturday. Porch session on Sunday. So much to do. Ooh. We're trying a
Louie's Passion.
Louie's Passion. I remember there being white rum in it and some passion fruit, I guess. Pineapple.
I'm not sure if there was passion fruit in it, was there?
I don't know.
Orange juice. Mm.
Let me try it.
It is good.
Oh, it's good. It's like it's got something sparkly in it too.
Yeah, Prosecco.
Prosecco.
That was it.
That's nice.
Rum, Prosecco, pineapple, orange juice, and I thought it was cranberry or something.
Yep.
Maybe it's passion?
Cranberry. No. There was cranberry in it too. Hey, let me try something I wanted to try for a long time. I have some
Oh no.
tiny little lights for the camera.
Thanks, Charles.
Thank you, Charles. Donnie says you can play a little sunset funk. The tiki bar then.
Oh, at the tiki bar? I'm going to warn you guys ahead of time, though. The tiki bar is a little bit more laid-back atmosphere than, say, Captain Tony's. So,
No Thunderstruck?
and actually, I don't have as many inputs, so I'm not going to be doing quite, probably no Thunderstruck.
Okay, I'm gonna try. I have like a little light for the camera that I haven't tried, like a magnetic thing. Let me see.
We'll see. I'll feel it out and we'll see what
There you go.
happens. But I'm
How
I'm
does
not going to
that
have
work?
a very strong, not a very loud PA.
Is it very bright? I never used this light.
Stop. I look better in the dark.
Let me try. Oh yeah, it is pretty bright, but it doesn't
pretty
look.
bright.
It doesn't look very bright on the video.
That's different.
Now you can see the drink better. That's important.
Yeah.
Okay, no lights. Hang on a second. Let me take that light out.
Yeah,
Okay. No light. Here we go.
Plus the Sunset Tiki, I'm doing a double on Saturday, obviously. I do 7 hours of music, so I'm going to try not to overexert myself, which I have really a lot of trouble doing because I tend to get caught up in the moment. I have to try and reserve some energy.
So laid back sunset
So don't
music.
push me, guys. Don't push me on Saturday. I'm going to have a short fuse.
So Tommy, I always mix them up. Okay, we have the Casa Marina at the far end there. This one is... What hotel is
I
that?
believe this right here, I think is a timeshare too.
Timeshare. Okay, this is like...
I forget what it's called, coconut something.
And then the Reach would be the next one there, right?
The Reach would be there, yes.
Yes.
The Long Pier. They've got
The Long
pier
Pier
set
is... Okay, the Reach.
up. And then
Okay, that's where the run started.
that's where the
The
run
southern-
was, yep. And their parking
Where
lot.
Wolverine was running.
That's where Wolverine did his thing.
Yes.
That's where the Wolverine came out.
Thank you, Deb. Yes, we are having a little pre-dinner drink here at the after deck. We're trying to get a seat at upstairs, Louis. Not the one downstairs. We like the one upstairs with the little plates. And we haven't been here in a long time. We used to come here quite a bit. And then I think we were here during the pandemic when everything was closed down and they were actually redoing the deck here. I think it was during one of the storms too. I think it wasn't even pandemic related. I think they just took down everything when, was it Fred? So yeah, all the siding was taken down here and you only had like the platform.
I don't think I even saw that. I think you're confused with it.
No. I was here doing a bike ride.
Right.
And we were waiting for, but it was closed. I mean, but we haven't been here for a drink in like ages.
Yeah, we haven't been here before.
Yep.
And I used to come here all the time.
I know. And now the sunset is moving to this side of the island. So in a couple of weeks it's going to be an even better spot. Should be perfect around December, I think.
Yeah.
Who do we have in December? I think we have Andrea and Donnie coming down in December. So it should be perfect by the time you guys get here. So tonight the sunset was still kind of behind the pier. We had some nice colors. And yeah, the beginning of the stream didn't really work out as planned because we found this little baby chick on the road while we were coming here. So the plan was initially for Gabe to come here, get us a nice seat, and we'll do a little bit of a Backstreet bike ride, and then we come over here for a drink. And then we found this little chick, so we kind of brought it to the wildlife center and kind of mixed up plans a little bit. And if you're just joining, we went to check out the work on Hicks Beach. So they're restoring the shoreline and adding more sand and everything.
Did you tell them where they get the sand?
No. Where did they get the sand?
I don't know where they get the sand.
I don't know where they get the sand.
I saw that question a lot, though. Melody said from the Bahamas. Maybe. I don't know if you know that for sure.
I don't know where they get it from. I know where they store it, but I don't know where they actually get the sand from. Yeah.
It doesn't come from here, I know that. It comes from either the rest of... I thought it came from Florida, though. I thought they brought it down from the other
I mean,
Florida
it could
beaches.
come from here if they just dig the channels a little deeper, because everything tends
No.
to level out with the time.
We don't... No.
No? It's not. Yeah.
We're not digging the channel any deeper.
No, but I mean, it fills up with sand. I figured, you know, it's just the same amount of sand just moving
I
around.
thought it came from, like, mainland Florida, but I honestly don't know.
It's not local Key West sand, that's for sure.
You would think we could dredge some from the ocean floor, but I'm not sure that we have that much sand out there either. I'm not an expert.
So guys, I think it's getting quite dark for you. I don't know if you can even still see something. I see a little bit. But I think we might get a seat upstairs for the little romantic anniversary dinner. So again, guys, please like and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow, 6:30 from Captain Tony's Saloon. And back on a Thursday for a little discovery stream. And I would tend to say that maybe on Thursday we'll go and check out the wildlife center so we can check on the little baby chick to see how he's doing. Yes, maybe we'll do the wildlife center on Thursday. We'll see. Stay tuned. We normally don't reveal the location for our Thursday streams up front, but I think we might have to check on that little chick. He was so little. It was cute. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Have a great evening.
Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the super chats.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
so
the
much.
Happy anniversaries. We appreciate it, guys.
It's going to be very dark. Bye, guys. Take care.
Have a good night.